Hey everybody, Scar Ray Rob. I'm Ray.
I'm Rob.
Today we're giving you our trailer breakdown for the Netflix original series, GYPSY. What we got here with GYPSY? I don't know much.
It's a series starring Naomi Watts and Billy Crudup.
From Alien Covenant fame, Billy Crudup.
Yeah. That's what that movie brought everybody involved. Fame. She plays a psychiatrist, gets troubled relationship type stuff, cheating on her husband. Poor Billy Crudup, dude, just can't win for losing anymore.
Is she a gypsy, or is this like?
No, I don't know where that comes from. I guess maybe
gypsy?
I don't know. She's not traveling around in a little shanty cart doling out mental health to all of the
Would have been cool.
The masses. Or directed by Sam Taylor Johnson, who directed 50 Shades of Grey, the movie, which does nothing for me. And I don't know. Outside of that, I really know nothing else. And I feel like Netflix drops a new series every other week, so it's hard to keep up with them.
They're all coming out in June too.
This trailer's really going to have to sell me to even get me to watch this thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's a bust, just because I don't want my queue to have anything else populated right now with Orange is the New Black and House of Cards. It's too busy.
He's already got 4 things in his queue. He's getting ready to blow. But anyway, well, let's see if we can give Ray some room in his queue, and let's watch this trailer and see if it's worth checking out.
Let's just take a moment and try exercise. Pretend I'm Sydney.
I miss you. I know I probably shouldn't, but I think about you all the time.
Just get a massive erection right now.
The art of seduction.
I'm thinking it over.
So
I used to believe that people determined their own lives. Yet there's one force more powerful than free will. Our desires.
Gene, we're just here to listen. At the end of the night, we go home to our lives and they live theirs.
You're not getting emotionally involved again, are you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Breaking all the right rules.
I told you.
I know, but where were you, really?
Liar!
You blurred so many boundaries.
I guess I feel like I've been living my life as two people. I don't know which one is real. I don't know who's in control anymore.
You need to control your fucking impulses.
Does it make you feel powerful to manipulate people like this?
I'm afraid our time's up.
Gypsy. She's a gypsy. Well, looks like I got my answer. What'd you think?
It definitely has that 50 Shades of Grey vibe, where it's like that softcore porn for middle-aged women. Like, it's kind of like they're overplaying the sensuality a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I like Naomi Watts. I think she is a great actress. She's very versatile. She can do everything from, indie films to big budget stuff. We were talking about I Heart Huckabees earlier. Remembers that crazy little movie. And then, and King Kong. All kinds of stuff all over the spectrum. Do I feel like she could carry a series? Absolutely. Billy Crudup even, while he's been in at least one dud this year, he's definitely had a career of doing really great stuff. Watched Almost Famous the other day. I don't know if you ever checked out that movie, but he's in that and he's really great, and it's just, so it really reminded me how great of an actor Billy Crudup is. So again, he could do really great things in this series. Did that trailer sell me on any of that? Not really.
And I don't feel like I really get what's going on, though. Like, I don't want to call it a power, but this ability she does, like she said, she's spending her life as two different people. I don't see clearly the division of where these two people are, and I don't know if it interests me to find out.
I think maybe with their whole idea of the word gypsy, she maybe is somewhat hypnotizing the people. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if that's kind of where they're going with it, because you're right, there was a little ambiguity in that opening scene with the patient, her pretending to be what I'm imagining is his girlfriend and all of that. And then, obviously she's got her own set of issues, which, not that that's a new idea in itself, psychiatrists having their own issues. There's tons of movies about that. So she, is kind of having the split from Billy Crudup.
He's onto her game, or this is not their first rodeo.
Right, exactly. And that could be, that could be the interesting stuff. As great as Naomi Watts is, Billy Crudup could in certain ways make this an interesting series, because if he's not just like the doormat character and is actually like kind of
not just
willing to do some pushback and really kind of create that drama, that could make this show watchable. But I think just base storyline that I'm seeing thus far,
to me it looks a little flat. I feel like I'm seeing here is probably like long draws of boredom, the amped up sexual scene, long draws of boredom again.
It's probably going to be a slow moving series. I could definitely see that from this trailer.
Yeah, and if it's a slow burn, like figuring out exactly what she does to her patients or how she relates, I don't know.
It looks like it could be a movie, but as a series,
I think I agree with that. I feel like I could definitely check this out as a movie. I don't know. Maybe it's only 8 episodes, maybe not 13. But if it's 13,
it might be stretching out that narrative a bit much. All right, Ray. So you said you had your answer at the beginning of the after section. Binge it, stream it, forget it. GYPSY, where are you at?
Unfortunately, I'm at forget it. It's just not enough here doing it for me. Not enough clarity in what I would have to invest to watch this. If I'm going to go 13 episodes deep, I want to know what I'm getting. Just not enough here that makes me think it's going to be an enjoyable enough ride. There's just so many good things on Netflix right now that's really high quality that I'm just going to rank above this. So I have to say forget it. What about you?
I'm probably going to say stream it. I was on the fence. I am on the fence. Like, I could easily forget it, but I'm going to say stream it right now. I like Naomi Watts. I like Billy Crudup. That, like I said, they're both phenomenal actors. They can carry this series. I don't know if there's enough there for them to really chew on and be interesting. I won't probably go and watch it first day. Probably won't watch it first week. It'll probably be a few months. I might give it a go, and see how it goes. So right now, stream.
All right, everybody. You know where me and Rob are at with this series, but we want to hear from you in the comments below what you guys think. Can Naomi Watts and Billy Crudup really carry this series? Let us know in the comments below.
Then hit the like and subscribe button to catch all of our upcoming videos.
Until then, this is Car Ray Rob. I'm Ray.
And I'm Rob. Attention, everyone. Hello. Yes. I just want you to know that this is not my decision, but from here on out, we can no longer be friends. And whenever we discuss things here, we can only discuss work-related things, and you can consider this my retirement from comedy. And if I want to say something funny or witty or do an impression, I will no longer ever do any of those things.
Does that include That's What She Said?
Yes.
Wow. That is really hard. You really think you can go all day long? Well, you always left me satisfied and smiling, so.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Mwah.